as a true collector yourself, what's your thoughts on like the speculation market?
It goes up and down in that. It's not too bad. Like I know a lot of people they spec on certain books and then to flip to get what they want in their collection, which I can respect that. A lot of that's funding your collection because like there is a lot of big key books. I'm kind of glad the speculating market's going down. I know it's not going to really affect the book that I'm after, which is like House of Secrets 61, which is the first appearance of Eclipso. That'll always stay there at a high price. And just to speculate on what's coming out in the Marvel movies and stuff, I don't think people should be doing that because like people were speculating on the Illuminati and then you've seen how that ended up and how it went back down as soon as they're gone out. So you never know when to spec on a book. So I'm not sure how to answer that question, but
well, no, just I mean, as far as does it bother you that there were people like during COVID, especially, you had people jumping into the comic book market that weren't really comic collectors. They were legitimately there to buy a book and then try to resell it for a higher price. Like they were pushing prices up. As a collector, did that bother you?
a little bit, yeah. Because like you read, I want wholesome people in this community, like wholesome people that are into the comic collecting, not people that are just here to just sell, and that they're not true collectors in my eye.
That makes sense. Okay, yeah. So, because I feel the same way you do. Something that you said is, look, because I do it myself from time to time. If I find a good deal on a book that I know I can sell and make some money on and help me buy a key or a book that I really want for my PC, I don't necessarily have a problem with it. But I'm also now out trying to drive the prices up. So let me ask it this way. Do you think there are people in the community that try to manipulate the market, that are saying, hey, they'll try to drive a book because maybe they have some for sale and they'll try to drive the price of a book up? Do you think that happens?
I think that happens a lot more than we think, and I don't agree with it at all. And I kind of wish that those people would just kind of stop doing what they're doing, and that they're kind of ruining the comic collecting community in my opinion.
Interesting. Yeah, no, and I think it definitely goes on way more than we think too. Like I think it happens a lot more than we really know. That there are people that are trying to drive prices up, and you have to. And I think if you are an influencer, which that's your job, right? You're an influencer. Your job is to influence. But especially in this, where you've got people that are hardcore collectors, they don't care about resale. They'll never sell a book. One, their kids will get them and they can sell them, as far as they're concerned. Like, I think that's where I think the disdain for the speculation market comes. Do you think the speculation market, though, helps drive the interest of the hobby? Because I think in some senses it does. It sparks the interest.
Yeah, it does spark interest in some people. I know a lot of people got into it because they were like, oh, that could be a hot book and stuff. And then they got in by speculating on a hot book and ended up just enjoying the hobby at that. So sometimes it's a good thing about speculating, but the ones that are just here purely to raise a book price and just sell it and don't care about the stories or the collecting purposes and just look at this as a job, and that like even comic book retailers that work at comic book stores, the managers and that they actually have a passion for what they're doing, and they've actually read most of the books that they push. So those people are not so bad, but it's just the people that are here just to make a quick buck and get out and just raise these prices just for the sake of making a buck. Those are the people that I don't like.
Gotcha. No, and a great answer. And just it was interesting to hear it from, the person who does resell, their point of view. And I thought he made some great points. And I think you've made some great points as a true collector. So I appreciate it.